Let us see some more concepts. Let us say a circuit is given like this. Okay, let us say 10 ohms, 20, 30, 2 millihenry, 50 volt battery. This is a switch. Now here we will see some concepts. Let us say the question says that basically you have to find out what is the current that is passing through these three different resistors. That is the question at different scenarios. So if I close the switch, immediately what happens? Remember, this is an inductor. When t is equal to 0, this resistance offered by the inductor will be almost equal to infinity, and at t is equal to infinity, the inductor will behave like a wire, that is R is equal to 0. These 2 points, it is short circuit situation. These 2 points you have to remember. Now when you close the switch, what happens? This offers a very high resistance, so current will not pass through this line, obviously will not pass through here. It will pass through only this loop. So these two will be in series, and in series the current is same. So both resistors are in series. So what will be R dash? It will be 10 plus 20, 30 ohms. So what will be the current? It will be 50 divided by 30, 1.67 amps. Okay. Now second situation, you have closed the switch, and after a long time what happens? After a long time means it is t is equal to infinity scenario. Acha, here in the t is equal to 0 situation, there will be no current passing through this. The current will be passing only through this. At t is equal to infinity, this behaves like a wire. So what happens? These two will be in parallel. How? This diagram will be something like this. This is 20 and you have 30 like this, and you have this 10 like this. So these two will be in parallel. So the resultant, the equivalent of these two will be 20 into 30 divided by 50. So this will be 12. Effective is 12. Now this is 10. So 10 and 12 will be in series. So total will be 22. 10 plus 12. So what will be the current passing through this? It will be 50 by total voltage by total R net. It is 22. Okay. So 50 by 22 or 25 by 11 will be 25 by 11 ampere will be passing through this, and it will be distributed into these two. Remember, these two are in parallel. So in inverse ratio that will be distributed. So the ratio of the resistances are 20 is to 30. Because they are in parallel, the current ratio will be 30 is to 20 or 3 is to 2. That means in this wire it will be 3 by 5 of 25 by 11, and in this wire it will be 2 by 5 of 25 by 11, whatever may be the value. Okay, and the condition we used is this: at t is equal to infinity, this behaves like a pure wire. Now third situation. So first situation what we have taken is t is equal to 0. Second situation what we have taken is t is equal to infinity. Third situation is after a long time, what happened is you reopened it. Then what will be the situation? When you reopen it, what happens is, in this R1 or 10, R1, R2, R3, let us say, in this 10 ohms there won't be any current passing through, but this inductor for some time will behave like a battery because it has got its own EMF. So the current in 20 and 30 will remain same only, that is this value. How much is it? 15 by 11 and 10 by 11. In these two the currents will be same because EMF to some time it will act like a battery, but in 10 ohms there won't be any current. That is the third situation when the switch is reopened. when the switch is reopened after a long time, that is this reopened, let us say after a long time. So initially you closed it, okay, then you opened it, then you reopened it after a very long time. What will happen? The current in all the three resistors will be almost negligibly equal to 0. Okay, the first and the second case are important. Okay, at t is equal to 0, this inductor will be offering you very high resistance, so it will not allow any current to pass through it, and at t is equal to infinity, it will behave like a short circuit. So this is the point you should keep in mind. Many times it is tested in numericals.